Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Noelle at Pretty Sassy Creations, and I wanted to do a flip through of the latest trash journal I have made and thought I would take you along and show you what I did. So it's 9 in length and it's about probably 6 inches wide. And yeah, she's fun. She's full. Each signature has just 5 pages folded in half. And you can see, just by adding the different things, how chunky it is. A lot of people, I think, are under the impression when I say I only do, so many pages for a trash journal, they don't realize how big it can get. So I'm not going to talk, well, I say I'm not going to talk too much, but if you've been on my channel for a while, you know that's impossible. And first off, too, I want to thank you to all the new people who have subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much. And of course, my subbies that have, been on here and have always supported me with your nice comments and likes and all that. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. So we have made the cover from an Amazon packaging, typical, and I just thought this bird was hysterical, and so here we go. Let's get into it. Right here in the first pocket is a book board that I made. This is not trash. This was a digital that I had, but I did make this little heart out of paint, dried paint, and that was inspired by Katie Lyman. So there's that, and then we open it up here, and I'm just gonna stand up real quick, make sure I am in frame. Okay, and I'm just gonna start pulling stuff unless I feel I need to explain something. And here is a postcard. There we go. This here is a pocket I made out of a magazine page. And then I do like my things that I repurpose, like this thing from an advertisement, to go ahead and put paper on the back so that it can be used. And this one I did not, and that is because I thought both images were very pretty and that maybe the recipient could use it in their own creativity. So not only here is this card made for writing, but it's a belly as well. Here I just put a piece of painty paper scrap. You guys may have seen these. I did a reel and a tutorial on these little ladybugs. And here we have just another journaling card. Uh-oh, he's coming off. We might want to give him a little glue, and that is on parchment. So can be a little tricky. And here's just another. So you will see, I mean, there's lots of envelopes, there's lots of tucks, pockets, a ton of places for journaling. So definitely usable. I loved this image. It didn't need anything. I loved it. This was from a watercolor book that I have. And again, it was perfect. I did any of these papers that I have, the painting papers or whatever it is underneath, was going to be garbage. So it could have been a digital that I didn't quite care for how it printed. Sometimes I'm just looking here, I have, things like this from the library. Whatever it is, it was going to go in the trash, and then I either painted it or just coffee dyed, whatever. This was an earring I had. So just a lot of fun things to look at. This, you might think it pulls out, but it doesn't. Whoops. I did want to add just some different metals and stuff, so I did that with some scrap pieces I had, or broken jewelry. What do we have here? I'm telling you, I'm doing really good putting stuff in before it's ready. All right, so this is something that is going to need fixed. Look at that. Actually, you know what? It's a junk journal. It is a junk journal, and this is okay. Could I do something with it real quick? I could add that. I mean, it's not gonna matter, but I'll go ahead and do that. This is what happens when you get ahead of yourself, and I'm the queen of that. I apparently glued down this pocket and didn't wait for it to dry. Now I just put it in there with fresh glue, but it should be fine. So there we go. Sorry, I have a pin in my mouth. Story of my life. Okay, here, this was a silverware wrapper. You can see I do use a lot of magazine images. This was from some markers I received. This is Donna. Again, this was another book I had on typography. Little belly band from perfume that I have. Wallpaper, because I never know what to do with it. Well, it doesn't really make sense, and I'm okay with that. These are some coffee dyed receipts. Another, see, this was a car diffuser, I think, in Volcano. Sure, here. And then I just put a couple sticky notes there for some journaling. And it's up to the recipient if they want to cut these threads off. I usually don't bother. More card there. This one made it pretty bulky, and I wouldn't be surprised if she, excuse me, takes off these, because it did. It made it pretty bulky, but I'll let her decide on that. Let's have a thread down in. There we go. Another journaling spot. Let's see, what do we have here? This was a save the date. Another pocket I made from a magazine. Let's see, get back in there. Don't give me any trouble. Thank you. Lottery ticket we did not win on that my daughter bought us. So yeah, there's all that. And then over here, got just a little card. You know, the pads that come with all the refrigerator pads. So made that a little journaling spot. Open it up. And here, this is a piece of photo paper that I used alcohol inks on. I gave Debbie a pair of glasses. Journaling card here. This little flip. Say hi to Ziggy. If you guys can see Ziggy. Okay. And then another journaling spot there. So we want to do that. Or do we want to do that? It doesn't matter. Do however you want. And then this I was just leaving plain, and then I realized I had made that a pocket. So I threw some stuff here that I had to fill that pocket, and this I left blank in case the person wants to do anything with it, add their own things, maybe tear it out, I don't know, but I thought I would go ahead and leave that. This is from I received in Happy Mail. My gosh, I just received it too, but thank you. My goodness, and I love it. It was in the sticker swap. My gosh, I'm so sorry. Yes, this is from Mecca. So thank you so much for that, Mecca. And then a couple more journaling spots. Here's a little bird I made. And there's the end page with another pull out of an image. Ooh, look at that. That is great. And that is the conclusion of my latest trashy journal. So I would love for you guys to give me a like, a subscribe. You know, all of the things would be fantastic. I appreciate you all. And yeah, I look forward to playing again. Come on over to Trashy and Flowish group. It's always in my description box. We'd love to have you. This is what this journal is for, a swap in that group. And every month I change the swap. So this month it was Trashy. Next month it's Flowish, but we might do something a little bit different. I have an idea. I'm still thinking, but come on over. We'd love to have you. The more the merrier. Super fun. Yeah. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this flip through, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.